Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of FNW Grand Prix. We are coming off the cuff of Crash and Burn 2. And as you know, we have a new Grand Prix champion, and that's the Machine X. BNRF owns X. We're coming to you from New Orleans, Louisiana. I don't remember where we are right now, but coming to the ring is Manny Terrible, ready to boogie down. Terrible. So Manny Terrible making his way down to the ring. I think our ring announcer's mic broke there. We're getting that looked into as Manny Terrible dances his way to the ring in one-on-one matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a matchup to crown a new champion. Who is Manny Terrible's opponent gonna be? We are resurrecting a old championship here tonight in New Orleans. Manny Terrible certainly has the entrance of a champion, and if he gets some gold around his waist, that this entrance will be all the more significant. And wouldn't you know it, it is T Marks. T Marks with another opportunity. The general manager definitely wants to see some gold around the waist of T Marks. Making his way down to the ring with another golden opportunity for weeks. T Marks matches have been interrupted, not able to show these people what he can do in the ring, and once he had that opportunity, he tore the house down with not only the All-Star champion RJF, when he tore the house down with the Demented, he tore the house down last week, this week, and weeks to come. Now, can T Marks get some gold around his waist? T Marks, formerly known as the Jabronosaur, we're all rooting for you, buddy. But he is in there with one man. And it is the Internet Championship that is being resurrected here tonight. Internet Championship with a big facelift, completely solid gold with a little bit of blue. And T Marks right out the gate with a nice clothesline to Manny Terrible. And Manny Terrible with a clothesline over his own, just sending T Marks soaring over the top rope. T Marks, formerly known as the Jabronosaur, I think he got taken by surprise by Manny Terrible, and now Manny Terrible getting tossed back into the ring. Manny Terrible catching the leg of T Marks, and no. Nice takedown by Manny Terrible, and oh, T Marks with a takedown of his own, a nice reversal. These two are mirroring each other's moves here tonight. And tonight, maybe T Marks' night to get some gold, some well-deserved gold around his waist. But Manny Terrible, also a well-deserving competitor. As you recall, Manny Terrible and Demented were the final two in the first Elimination Chamber at Crash and Burn 1. Manny Terrible was a hair pinch away from becoming the new Grand Prix champion. that night. And a kick out by Mr. Terrible. And Team Marks now got the headlock locked in. Manny Terrible gonna tap here. Manny Terrible likes nothing but to boogie down. As of late, he has been showing a bit of an edge, but he's never stopped his can't stop partying attitude. And now Team Marks telling Manny Terrible to get back on his feet. Went for the cover instead, but there was a kick out at 1. And Team Marks showing impressive strength, but Manny Terrible with the reversal. Manny Terrible, they're stalling with Team Marks. Team Marks took total advantage of the distraction, taking out the legs of Manny Terrible. And Terrible shoving Team Marks into that corner with authority. But Team Marks right back on the offensive, going for another cover. And a kick out at 1. Team Marks now. Team Marks there with a Russian leg sweep there. Team Marks going in for the cover again. And another kick out at 1. Team Marks having trouble keeping Manny Terrible down for more than the count of 1. Beautiful snap suplex by Terrible. And Terrible now showing his moves, showing that he can boogie down and whip some ass. I know a certain somebody who's going to watch this match and have a tough time deciding, because Team Marks and Manny Terrible are some of his favorite superstars here in FNW. Nice reverse neck breaker. Whoa. Manny Terrible having trouble getting Team Marks up, and oh, these two exchanging blows left and right. But Manny Terrible nice with the overhook toss. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Had to take a swig of the old H2O there. And Team Marks having a bit of a trouble with Manny Terrible. Manny Terrible there with the terrible drop. The Terrible Famouser hitting Team Marks on the spot, and Manny Terrible, oh! Terrible Cyclone connect. No. I'm sorry, he calls that the Juve morning. That finisher that he just hit on Team Marks. And Team Marks now, oh, nice DDT. The DDT. And 2, and oh, so close, 2.9. Team Marks almost became the new internet champion. But Team Marks looking to put this away. And oh, Terrible with the reversal. And Terrible now Turbo looking to hit another Juve Morning. And Juve Morning connects. Here's a cover. 1, 2. Manny Terrible, new internet champion. T-Marks, I think T-Marks was the crowd favorite to win this thing here tonight, but unfortunately he did not get the job done. Manny Terrible winning his first championship here in FNW. Ladies and gentlemen, Manny Terrible is the new internet champion. Oh, congratulations to Manny Terrible. I know he has got to be one proud. Manny Terrible. Congratulations. We're coming up next. Television Championship match, Extreme Rules. We got a debut of a new competitor. What was his name? Let me check the notes. But it is George Kelly going for it once again. And I can feel X's eyes rolling from here. Ladies and gentlemen, you know the sound of that Gatling noise, and you know here comes the student of the salty face life form over in BNRF. Here comes George Kelly. George Kelly, ever since losing the television championship, has been George Kelly has been on a mission to once again become television champion, but he has had the odds stacked against him in the form of the Machine X. George Kelly, once again, another opportunity to become television champion here tonight. Look at the size of this monster. He is making his FNW debut here tonight. Wow, look at this specimen. Just looking to make a name for himself here tonight, becoming the new television champion in his debut match. That is an intimidating sight right there. This guy looks like a walking mountain. George Kelly and X, and especially George Kelly, I should say, looks like they have their work cut out for them tonight. This guy is a monster. Samoan Mauler, Jay Brown.
Dedicated to all the DJs all over the world. X in the place, everybody getting rainy. Punks better cuff your lady.
And now here comes the champion. And X, BNRF own X, the ambassador of BNRF. And to see more of X and BNRF, make sure you tune into the Bowser Flatliner Twitch stream hosted by the one and only Bowser Flatliner. And X is the television champion, but as I said earlier in this on the show, he is also the new Grand Prix champion. If you didn't see Crash and Burn 2, it was down to the two ambassadors, the ambassador of BNRF and FNW's own ambassador over at BNRF, KC Crush, one-on-one. Those two tore the house down, but when it was all said and done, X came out victorious. I would definitely say if X drops the title here tonight, one thing's for sure, at least you wouldn't have to worry about George Kelly ever again. But he does have if he cashes in that rematch clause and gets the championship back, then, well, I guess it's back to square one, isn't it? So, ladies and gentlemen, X looks like he is ready. And there it is, television championship. George Kelly also looking ready. James Brown is chomping at the bit. And Jay Brown going right for George Kelly, who was going right for X. And George Kelly tried to get X with the clothesline, but X was just too quick, just too fast. And X looking to put this away quick. And X now laying some hard potatoes into Jay Brown. And look at the strength of X, picking up that mountain of a man like it was nothing. And now X back on George Kelly, laying in those potatoes. He is sick and tired of George Kelly's shenanigans. And Jay Brown, like a freight train, almost beheading the champion. Now this is an Extreme Rules match, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us. Oh, Jay Brown with the sledgehammer right into the midsection of the champion. Jay Brown going for that submission hold on X. George Kelly breaking up the submission hold. Jay Brown did not appreciate that one bit, but George Kelly got the big guy in a half Boston Crab. Jay Brown now just kicks out. X is back in the ring looking for the drop kick, totally misses, and oh, did not miss that time. Jay Brown getting caught right in the back of the head, and X is wondering what he should do. X is looking down at James Brown like, where the hell did you come from? 354 from, where the hell did you come from? And X, impressive strength, slamming Jay Brown down at Jay Brown. Jay Brown, oh, George Kelly breaking up whatever Jay Brown had on his mind, but George Kelly now trying to make X submit. And X just shaking off the offense. And oh, going for the rider choke slam. And then X flatliner. Connect. X flatliner on Jay Brown. And it's a cover. 1, 2, and oh no! Jay Brown kicking out of the X flatliner. And Jay Brown moving around like a cruiserweight with all that impressive suplex by X, and X standing power bomb, going for the double, connects, going for a triple, connects. George Kelly is well done. And no, George Kelly, I guess not. He kicked out. Jay Brown missing that jumping kick there. And nice DDT by George Kelly. But Jay Brown, quick on his feet for a man of his size. God damn. And Jay Brown go for the cover. New television champion. No, X kicks out at 1. And Jay Brown now. Sorry, folks, I just got distracted. But Jay Brown going for the cover. And George Kelly trying to get in with Jay Brown. Too heavy. Jay Brown busting open George Kelly right there. And George Kelly returning the favors to Jay Brown. George Kelly going for the cover. George Kelly trying to steal this and walk out. Television champion by X. X breaks it up. And X, oh! Nice suplex. And X going for the people's elbow. Jay Brown getting in the way. Jay Brown. Oh, dropping that elbow anyway into the heart of George Kelly by the looks of it. And X is going up top. Jay Brown beating him to the punch. Jay Brown now has X. And looking to hit that. So 2-for-1 special. Jay Brown. Impressive in this debut match. I don't know. George Kelly got a lot left in the tank by the looks of it, but Jay Brown got plenty more stored up. And a Samoan drop. Pop up Samoan drop by Jay Brown, and oh, X inadvertently taking out the referee. And a running knee. And what the heck? I think George Kelly tried to trip up X and tried to cover him, but George Kelly has X in his sight nonetheless. Going for that gangster takedown. And oh, the assault right into the head with the sledgehammer. And George Kelly, come on, not like this. 2. Your new television champion, George Kelly, finally defeating X and becoming television champion. George Kelly needed the help of the sledgehammer, and hey, it's Extreme Rules match, so hey, I can't say not like this. Those are the rules. But congratulations to George Kelly, even though it was kind of underhanded the way he pinned X.
Here is your winner and new television champion, George Kelly.
George Kelly finally got it done with the help of the sledgehammer. Coming up next, new Women's Continental Champion Jennifer One goes one-on-one with Felicia Hart, and that's next. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen. There is the Women's Continental Champion, Jennifer One.
Making her way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Women's Continental Champion, Jennifer One.
Jennifer One winning that Continental Championship. Our first Women's Continental Champion. She went one-on-one, toe-to-toe with Naomi Starr. But Jennifer One hitting that final move that I have learned that she calls the one and only on Naomi Starr to become Women's Continental Champion. You know, one thing I really wish they allowed you to do was edit the entrances, even though you have a championship, because it's like you can't use pyro when you're a champion or something, or it doesn't let you unless I'm wrong. Please correct me. But Jennifer One now ready for one-on-one action with the no longer undefeated Felicia Hart. And speaking of Felicia Hart, she cannot be in all the best moods. Women's World Champion Ruby Flash handing Felicia Hart her very first defeat in the chamber at Crash and Burn, retaining the Women's World Championship. Felicia Hart came so close to becoming the new Women's World Champion, but she did not account for the short stack of fury comeback ability. And Felicia Hart now
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania,
Felicia Hart needs to get focused. She's been a little bit irritated, a little bit down in the dumps, because not only did she not get the chance to become the new Women's World Champion, she also, her undefeated streak has been sullied by the Women's World Champion Ruby Flash. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure you're checking out BNRF Wrestling on the Bowser Flatliner Twitch stream. Once again, I'll leave a link in the description. And here it goes. Right away, Felicia Hart taking control of this matchup, and that was without a doubt. But Jennifer One is no pushover either. Felicia Hart, one of the big Amazons here in FNW. Felicia Hart needs to stay focused. It was just one minor setback. She needs to focus and keep her, well, gain that momentum back, I should say. And another chin breaker to Jennifer Warren. Felicia Hart now. Felicia Hart going for the cover. And a kick out at 1 by Jennifer Warren. Jennifer Warren, hard, stiff kick to the head of Felicia Hart. Felicia Hart just shrugging off the attacks. Jennifer Warren rolling to the outside to take a little bit of a breather. Jennifer Warren, quick and nimble. Nice shotgun kick to Felicia Hart. Jennifer Warren took, for a second I thought she took too long celebrating, but she was still one step ahead, going for another sharp kick to the body of Felicia Hart. Felicia Hart using her body as a weapon and a cross-body pin, but Jennifer Warren kicks out at 1 once again. A lot of ones in that sentence. And now back, driving the knees to the back of Jennifer Warren. The champion is in peril here. And shot to the midsection. And the toss to the corner, and nobody home. And Felicia Hart once again with that head scissor takedown there. And Felicia Hart literally got Jennifer Warren on the ropes, and a spear through the ropes to the outside. And Felicia Hart now just introducing Jennifer Warren to this barricade. Jennifer Warren in a lot of trouble here. Felicia Hart, Jennifer Warren working on the legs. Sending Felicia Hart into the steel steps. Referee to the count of 7. These two need to get it back in the ring or both get counted out. And Jennifer Warren tossing Felicia Hart back into the ring. Jennifer Warren feeling this crowd now. Jennifer Warren, nice sequence. Look at the strength of Warren. And using her body. But I highly doubt that. Belly to belly. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Jennifer Warren almost walking out with the victory here. And she looked like she's setting it up. She's setting it up for the one and only. And did she miss it? No, a bookend. 2, 3. Jennifer Warren with the victory. Holy crap. Felicia Hart, her second loss here. But it looked like Jennifer Warren, I thought she was going for the one and only, but she pulled out a bookend. Congratulations to Jennifer Warren. Huge victory and a celebratory moonwalk. Jennifer Warren Congratulations on the victory. But coming up next, the main event, Women's Grand Prix Championship. Isabella goes one-on-one with Violet Storm. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. That's next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Grand Prix Women's Championship.
Here comes Isabella. Isabella, huge opportunity. This is what she has been training for, to become Grand Prix Women's Champion. And as you can see, Isabella, new outfit, new edgier attitude. But she is still one you always want to root for. Here comes Violet Storm. Violet Storm, new attire here. What a bold new look for Violet Storm. Well, I'm sure the guys out there appreciate it. Women's Grand Prix champion. She has been on a tear lately, defending that belt on 2 accounts. Should defend it tonight? But she is going one-on-one with one of the very best. Women's Grand Prix Championship. That's a thing of beauty right there.
Introducing the challenger from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Isabella. Making her way to the ring from Antananarivo, Madagascar, she is the Grand Prix Women's Champion, Violet Storm.
Main event time, main event feel. This is for the Women's Grand Prix Championship. The Liger Driver versus the Eye of the Storm. And the lockup. And right away, Violet Storm just tossing Isabella aside. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, this is our main event. And Isabella getting control of Violet Storm. Violet Storm came out here with a new look. And that one-piece leotard that's giving everybody a good look of her assets. And by God, those are some great assets. And oh, Violet Storm using overall power over Isabella, and oh, kind of wanting a kick out. And the toss. Isabella getting tossed around like a salad in the finest restaurants. And the submission hold is locked in. What is Isabella gonna do? Referee trying to get a whole good look. Isabella just muscling out. And oh, hard left, I should say, to the head of Isabella. And a kick out. And oh, twisted leg takedown by Isabella. Now Isabella with a unique submission hold of her own. But oh, the spear! Spear to Isabella. Isabella wisely rolling to the outer ring. And oh! And a flip over power bomb to the outside. Isabella in control of this matchup here. And oh! The Izzy forearm. One. No. Violet Storm kicks out yet again. Kick to the back of the head of Violet Storm. Isabella did not come to play games here tonight, but hard knee to the face. Violet Storm tossing Isabella yet again, taking advantage of that height and strength. And here's the cover. Kick out at one. And Violet Storm showing everybody what she is all about. And oh, kick to the midsection. And oh! And oh, super kick to the face of Violet Storm. Isabella now in a lot of trouble. Violet Storm in control, and she is going for that cover. And a kick out at one. Leg takedown, twisted leg takedown by Isabella, and Isabella looking for a cutter. But Violet Storm shook her off, and here comes the Liger driver. Hook of the leg, two, and no. 2.9, you're close, Isabella, you're close. Isabella is feeling this crowd right now. Isabella head full of, oh! Reverse super kick to Violet Storm. And oh! And here's a cover, 1, 2. We got a new Women's Grand Prix champion! Isabella pulling out all the stops with that last maneuver, and that granted her the victory. Ladies and gentlemen, history has been made here tonight. George Kelly finally getting the win and getting back the television championship from X. We crowned a new internet champion in Manny Terrible, and now, before our very eyes and to you watching at home, we have a new Women's Grand Prix champion. Congratulations Isabella knew what she wanted tonight, and she got it. Congratulations, Isabella, new Women's Grand Prix champion. We will see you next week, ladies and gentlemen. I'm signing off.